Rogers port forwarding often fails due to NAT, or network address translation, and more commonly, double NAT. Let's break this down step by step. Rogers uses carrier-grade NAT, or CGNAT, on their network. This assigns a public IP address but hides your private internal IPs from the internet. This diagram shows how CGNAT works. Your home devices connect through a home router with private IPs like 192.168.0.x, which connect to the ISP's CGNAT before reaching the internet. Double NAT is the main issue. Rogers modems, like the XB series, act as gateways with built-in routers that perform NAT. When you add your own router, it also performs NAT, creating nested translations. In the incorrect setup, both the modem router and your router perform NAT, blocking proper communication. The correct setup bridges the modem and lets your router handle NAT. This diagram illustrates double NAT. The internet connects through a public network, then DMZ network, then local network. Two NAT layers prevent external traffic from reaching your devices. The result is that the Rogers modem can't route traffic past the second NAT layer. This leads to port forwarding failures, especially for gaming, VoIP, and self-hosted servers. The most reliable solution for Rogers port forwarding issues is enabling bridge mode on your Rogers gateway. This disables the gateway's DHCP and NAT functions, allowing your third-party router to handle all routing tasks. To enable bridge mode, access your gateway's admin panel. The typical addresses are 192.168.0.1 or 10.0.1. Look for the bridge mode option in the settings. As an alternative to bridge mode, you can use the gateway's DMZ feature to forward all ports to a single internal device. This exposes the device directly to the internet. Ensure you've set up static IP addresses for your devices. This prevents port forwarding rules from breaking when DHCP lease changes occur. Use online tools like Shields Up to check your NAT type. Rogers app or web portal includes a network troubleshooter that can scan for double NAT and suggest fixes. If bridge mode or other solutions fail, consider contacting Rogers support. Be prepared to explain your network setup clearly to help them troubleshoot effectively.